Sir, shortly the meeting is going to start with, and sir, Secretary sir, hope you are in the link, is it?
Armon sir, we will start. Few minutes we will start.
Ah,
I am
yes,
driving.
sir.
Few minutes, sir.
Okay, okay. Let me wait for. Okay.
Yeah, wait for 5 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Armon sir.
Ah, good evening to everyone. It's a pleasure to have you all for this 143rd webinar, Engineers Talk, a weekly online lecture series being organized by Institution of Engineers India, Salem Local Center. I request the Honorary Secretary, Dr. R. Satish Kumar, IEI Salem Local Center, to welcome the guests and the gathering. Please, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Armon sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Very good evening to everyone. It's my pleasure to propose welcome address on our 143rd webinar series organized by our Institution of Engineers, Salem Local Center. At the outset, I am very happy to welcome today's resource person, Dr. Sundar sir from Department of EEE, Sona College of Technology. Welcome you, sir. It's my pleasure to welcome all the senior committee members, corporate members, the organizing committee members, Engineers Talk organizing committee members, immediate past chairman, Dr. Tangaraju sir, immediate past honorary secretary, Dr. C. Daumani madam, Dr. Kumaravel sir, Arumugam sir, INR sir, and Senthil Kumar sir, and also all corporate members, student members, staff members, all the members who have joined today's program. Today's topic is need of the hour. It talks about ChatGPT and generative AI in today's teaching, learning, and research. We all know that those who are involved in teaching process and learning process, the ChatGPT and other AI applications become the guru. We easily and it is very handy to refer the materials. Even people who are doing research. Also, the immediate and ready reckoner for reference is ChatGPT and other AI application. This is the need of our topic. Students also referring the same ChatGPT. Faculty members also referring the same ChatGPT. Question paper setters for evaluation. Everything, the staff members and students, they are now referring the ChatGPT. So this is the need of our topic. Hope this program would throw more light on how to use the ChatGPT and generative AI applications effectively for this teaching, learning, and research process. With these words, once again, I am very happy to welcome you all to our 143rd lecture series. And also, I welcome today's speaker, Dr. Surender sir. Welcome you, sir. Now I request our Arumugam sir to introduce Surender and continue the program with agenda. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your welcome address. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. R. Sundar, Assistant Professor, Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Sona College of Technology, Salem. Dr. R. Sundar had his school education at Attur, completed his diploma at CSI Polytechnic College, Salem, graduated at PSG College of Technology, Coimbatore, and postgraduated at Sona College of Technology and doctorate at Sona College of Technology, affiliated to an university. He has started his career as assistant professor in engineering college and has 9 years of working experience. He has published in international journals, international conferences, and registered a patent to his credit. He has posted around 256 videos related to electric circuits. He has received Domain Scholar at NPTEL in Power System and Power Electronics and completed 15 NPTEL courses. He has received many awards and recognition. He has received NPTEL Discipline Star Award, received NPTEL Believer Star Award, received Top Performing Mentor Award, received NPTEL Domain Scholar Award, received NPTEL Discipline Star Award, and he has received Best Young Engineer Award by Institute of Engineers India during the year 2024. He underwent 8 weeks internship organized by NPTEL and IIT Mandi. He is member in Institution of Engineers India, Indian Society of Technical Education, and International Association of Engineers. And to his credit, I can add many more. And for the short of time, I am just with these words, I would like to invite Dr. R. Sundar, Assistant Professor, Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Sona College of Technology, Salem, to present on the topic ChatGPT and Generative AI, Transforming Teaching, Learning, and Research. Over to Dr. Sundar, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, Sundar, yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the introduction. And I will project my screen now. There is my screen is visible, sir. As my
screen is now visible. You can carry on.
Okay. Thank you for the introduction and thank you for the opportunity given for this 143rd webinar series lecture organized by the Institute of Engineers India, Salem local center. And in today's topic, we are going to see ChatGPT and generative AI transforming teaching, learning, and then research. Actually, the point is we are just transforming our teaching, learning, and then research using these generative AIs and then chat GPT, which helps us to assist in teaching guidance. So that is the topic I'm going to cover in this lecture. And if we begin with how have you used chat GPT before? Because everyone now we are using chat GPT for all things, like for teaching, learning, and for all other individuals. Everyone is using chat GPT, and I'm just going to tell you how this chat GPT is particularly helping in teaching, learning, and then the research processes. And these are all the innovative teachings with the chat GPT and generative AI. So I'm going to cover all these topics in this particular lecture. So what are all the innovative teaching strategies, innovative pedagogy using generative AIs, and use of chat GPT in teaching and learning, challenges in traditional teaching, and then chat GPT as a teaching assistant, and AI assisted lesson planning, and for sample prompts for getting the lesson plans, and for designing the question papers like lots, hots, and then for uh, Bloom's taxonomy, using Bloom's taxonomy, how we can design the question paper with the help of ChatGPT. I will show you hands-on. I will show you the hands-on with the ChatGPT, and then I have taken a small research proposal, project research proposal, and how we can get the help from the ChatGPT by making the chat GPT to learn what is my abstract of the project proposal, and with that abstract we can just generate the project proposal things, right? So these are all my topic, and why we need innovative teaching, and that is our topic, using chat GPT and generative AI, what we can do with. So in innovative teaching strategies, first thing, it is instructional delivery. It always focuses on how content is taught. Like innovative delivery moves beyond the lectures to interactive methods like problem-based learning, flipped classrooms, and simulations with AI assisted explanations also to adapt the students' understandings. Right. So that is the instructional delivery. And the second one, we can go for assessments and then feedback. That is one of the innovative teaching strategy. It emphasizes the continuous and formative assessments, like what you can do. You can enable instant or personal feedbacks and auto generated quizzes. You can go for quizzes like rubrics and analytic tracks to learn the outcomes instead of relying on the end semester exams. So without going for an end semester exams, you can do some assessments and get the feedback. So what are all the points we can get a feedback, and how we can assess the students performance in a particular class, and I will show you with some prompts what we can get from the chat GPT, which we can apply in daily classrooms. And that is one type of innovative teaching strategy I'm going to show. And how to manage the classroom management supports a student-centered learning environment. We need to support students-centered learning environment. We have to use the digital tools to manage the attendance, engagement, behavior, and collaboration, while encouraging the participants. And also we need to uh, tell them the peer learning and inclusive classrooms. Those kind of things should be there in innovative teaching strategies. And also the relationship buildings is a very important thing in innovative teaching strategies. It strengthens the student and then teachers with a peer relationship. Why we need to go for this? Innovative strategies promote trust, mentoring, and then collaborations and emotional support too from the students and teacher relationship, and also creating a safe space where students feel confident to ask the question. That is the point we have to explore to the students, that they can stand up in our classes and they should ask the questions, and we need to interactive. we need to be interactive. That relationship building is a point in innovative teaching strategy. And then professional development. Professional development, it encourages the lifelong learning for the educators. And also faculty continuously, you need to upgrade skills in pedagogy and assessment designs. Like if you want to go for AI tools and educational technologies to stay aligned with the modern teaching and accreditation standards. So in nowadays classes, if you even take no students will go to library and get a book there, uh, read the line by line books, and then they try to get the knowledge from the books. Those era has been ended now. So all the students have mobile phones with them, and they are just moving on with the mobile phones. And we need to support them through their way. In their way, we need to go and then support. That is the one point we need to tell in innovative teaching strategies. And the differentiated instructions, we need to have a diverse learning needs addresses. We need to address the diverse learning needs now. So in teaching tailored for slow, average, and then advanced learners. So what we need to do, we have to categorize the slow learners, average, and then advanced learners. And depends on their capability. We have to use the adaptive content, varied activities, and we can get a AI generated explanation for different kind of capability students, like how to explain a slow learner, how to explain for an average learner, and how to explain for an advanced learners. That too you can get it from the chat gpt. And I'm just going to particularly involve and I will tell you how to use chat gpt for these kind of strategies, like things. And then for planning and preparation, this is a very important point in teaching, because we need to spend times for planning how to take the classes, which topic you need to take, and we need to schedule the planning for every topic, right? So, and then also preparations. You need to prepare how to take a one particular 55 minutes of hour to be taken. And we need to segregate every 10 or 15 minutes I'm going to teach this. So those kind of things, how to plan and then prepare, those also you can do with the help of chat gpt. And those kind of things we will see one by one using hands on. And this is the point. So innovative pedagogy using generative AI. So what are all the pedagogy that we can go with the generative AI? So we can go with the focus on classroom practices. So focus on classroom practices, it in sense emphasizes the real teaching learning activities, not just as a theory, not just theories. And generative AI is used to directly in the classrooms for explaining difficult concepts in multiple ways, giving examples, like real-time examples for even an department oriented thing, department oriented topic, or very technical topic. We need to give them the examples which they can directly correlate with the daily life, so that you can get a interaction with the people or attention from the students. Those kind of things has to be done in innovative pedagogy. And we can use generative AI for that also. I will share you the prompts so that we can easily generate a particular topic with a daily life examples. And generating examples like case studies and illustrations instantly, those kind of things. And supporting active learning through questions and then discussions. So AI can integrate to daily teaching practices, not treated as an like external tools. It is actually a daily. We can use these chat gpt or any other generative AI tools daily in daily lives as a teacher. So, and then the second one, faculty centric approach. The faculty remains the decision maker and designer for learnings also. So generative AI just supports the teacher. So how they are going to support assisting in lesson plan and content creation, and generating Bloom's aligned questions and assessment, And these are all very important points when we are going for the NBAs, right? So they are asking how Bloom's taxonomy has been implemented in question papers or assessments. All those kind of things we can generate from the chat GPT or any other tool like generative AIs. We can go for any other tools also. So reducing the repetitive workloads, once we have done all these kind of steps, then we can implement them in the classrooms and allowing faculty to focus on mentoring, not just focusing on creating the contents again and again. Those kind of things we can use the chat GPT. And hands-on demonstrations, that also possible. Like learning happens through live demonstration and practices, which includes real-time prompting of chat GPT. And during classes, during classes we can use the chat GPT and demonstrating question paper design, lesson planning, and then we can get the feedbacks also. So show how AI can adapt content for different levels of learners. That also possible in this hands-on demonstration. And these are all the uses that chat GPT in teaching and then learning. So create structured lesson plans and teaching outlines. What we can do, chat GPT helps faculty quickly for a well organized lesson plans and aligned with course outcomes, and then Bloom's taxonomy levels, and also time allocations and activities. I will show you one example how to prepare a particular topic and how to take that handle that topic in the classroom. We can segregate the times and what is the first 15 minutes we need to take, and the next 15 minutes how to assess the students, and what are all the possibilities of assessment. Everything I will show you with an example. So it reduces the preparation time, right? So obviously it is going to improve the teaching clarity, because we spend more time on preparation, and then taking the notes and the lesson plans and preparing everything will be there. So those kind of times can be minimized, in sense we are going to just improve the teaching clarity. And the second point, it supports questions answering and doubt clarifications also. So students can ask question at any time, receives instant explanations from the child. This is actually faculty oriented. This one is regarding the students, right? So what they can do with GPT, they can ask the questions and receive instant explanation. For example, if a student is not understanding any topic, or if they want a simplified answer. For example, students nowadays they actually expecting a simplified answers rather than reading the paragraph and all. They are expecting a simplified answers. Those kind of things, it is very helpful for the students in examination point of view. So simplified answers, and then if there is a problem, they will get a step-by-step procedure and multiple explanation for the same concept also. So if they are not understanding it in one way, so ChatGPT can give you a different way. So that the student can easily understand those kind of things. And assist in text classification and content organization. So ChatGPT, how ChatGPT helps in those kind of things, like organizing notes, modules, and then units. And you can categorize the questions as lots and then hots, and structuring the content for LMS or handouts. And then we can use the PPT content also. You can generate a particular topic, you give the title to ChatGPT, ask the ChatGPT to create a PPT content with a paragraph oriented content. So that also possible, so that the clarity whichever we are giving to the students, it will be very good, right? So it takes long time. If we are doing by ourselves, it takes long time, right? So reading a paragraph, and we need to make the important points, segregated points, and then we need to put a PPT. It takes long time. So those kind of times can be shortened using chat GPT. And the next point is generate fresh ideas and create suggestions for refined thinking. Like you give suggested example. For creative and critical thinking, we can give suggesting different example, like case studies, and then different scenarios. So generating project ideas of now students with if they are studying third year or final year, for their projects, ChatGPT can be used for generating ideas and then discussions, offering alternative viewpoints, those kind of things. So encourage innovation and higher order thinking. And the next one, design rubrics and assessment criteria. So ChatGPT can generate rubrics for assignments. That is one point, and for project and presentations also. And COPO mapped assessment criteria. So it is comes under NBA. So where we need to map the COs and POs, those kind of things also we can get it from the ChatGPT, and then clear graded gradings also using the ChatGPT. You can generate the rubrics and then assessment. So it ensures the transparency, fairness, and then accreditation related also, like NBA or OBE, outcome based education, those kind of things, right? And the next one, it is translate the sentence across languages and then levels. It is very important. Sometimes we understand certain concept in our own language rather than the English. We generally the students or even faculties, they understand in our language, so that is also possible. So if you're going for ChatGPT or any other generative tools, it is a multilingual and inclusive educations by translating content into regional languages, that is one point, or global languages, and then adjusting complexity for different learners, that we've seen already, and rewriting the content in a different context. It will give you a different way of understanding that also. So it improves the accessibility and comprehension. And the next one summarizes lengthy text into concise explanations, like that is what I've told you. If you have a bigger larger paragraph, what you can do, you can just use the ChatGPT to compress it and give it as a points. So you can learn, you can just read all the contents in paragraph, but what you can do, you can get the important points for a PPT, for example, to create a PPT content to teach in a classroom. So that also it is possible. And the next one, assist with the text completion and content enhancement. For example, simplifying exam explanations for beginners and enhancing depth for advanced learners. That also it is possible. Even if you are a 7-year old learner, or if you are a 27-year-old learner, adult, a same concept, a same content can be created for a different audience, like 7-year-old or 27-year-old, those kind of things. So you can ask the chat GPT and you can get all those points. So it is enhancing the advanced learners, and also clarity and flow, supports the personalized and differentiated learning. That is one point. And wholly what we can take from this particular use of chat gpts in teaching and learning. Chat gpt acts as a powerful teaching assistant that enhances planning and delivery, assessments and personalized learning, those kind of things we can take overall using chat gpt. And what are all the challenges in traditional teaching? So why students are not attentive, or they are not engaged in the classrooms? Because in our times, in at 1 or 2 decades before, we don't have these many tools to learn, right? So we have only books. Using only books, we have to learn things. We don't have internet access to. But nowadays, everything is there. So they are expecting different teaching methodologies now. They are just if you want to make them engaged in the classrooms, obviously you have to use different teaching methodologies. So what are all the points, or what are all the challenges that we face in the traditional teaching? Like if you are going for coverage, so it is traditional learning, the main focus is to cover all the syllabus within the fixed time frame. That is one type of the challenges as a faculty we are just facing. And the same content, same phase, and same teaching methods are used for all the students, right? So for all the students, and regardless of their learning ability or the background, that is one point where the students getting lag. So their attention is getting lagged because we treat all these students as in one point, right? While we are teaching in the classrooms, that is one point where the traditional teaching is getting a backlog, and teachers are often pressured to complete the syllabus, right? Whatever it may be, you have to complete the syllabus by the time before the examinations, right? So that may result in deeper learning may not happen because we are in a hurry and the students are not expecting those kind of things. So we are just losing the attention of the students, right? So what we need to do in traditional learning, we have to focus on mainly on covering the syllabus. That is the point. And in personal in innovative teaching using ChatGPT or any other generative AI, what is the point here in innovative learning using ChatGPT? It focus shift from syllabus coverage to learner centered personalization, and each students can receive explanation suited to their knowledge of understanding. So a student can go and they can learn by themselves using the chat gpt. Chat gpt can know, it can understand while the student is asking question to chat gpt, what is his level, what is the capability of that particular student by getting the question from a particular student. So that is one type of advantage in teaching or learning using the ChatGPT. And ChatGPT can simplify concepts for slow learners, provide examples for an average learners, and offer advanced insight to the uh, advanced learners. Right? So this ensures the better understanding, improved engagement, and then inclusive learning for all students. Right? That is one point. And engagement, I have already told you, it is a passive teacher-centered lecture. So mostly it is a teacher-centered. There is no interaction because we need to complete the syllabus. So there will be some less interaction where students don't ask question why it is coming like this, and I'm not understanding at this point. So it is very tough to ask a question as a student. So engagement is the biggest problem. So the in classroom is dominated by the lectures where the students is a passive listeners only. They can be a passive listeners only. So interaction is limited, right? So this often reduces the attention, low motivations particularly, and minimal critical thinking. So if they lose their motivation, then obviously they will lose their critical thinking capability. So what happens in innovative teaching or learning using chat gpt? So engagement is a very good point. It can be satisfied here because in innovative learning using chat gpt, so it engages students centric and interactive. He can ask a question, it reflects an answer, and then again if there is any problem with that answer, he can again he can ask with the chat gpt. So those kind of things. So it results in higher involvement, better understanding, and then sustained and interested interest in learnings also. So what is the access? That is the point here. Next one, in traditional learning, help limited to class hours only. So no students will come to the faculty cabin and asking the doubts. Maybe 1 or 2%. It is very rare. Nowadays, it is very rare. No students is coming to doubt clearing anything. It may be, but it is a hourly based, or in hour only they can ask. They can access as those kind of things. But if you're going for innovative teaching using chat gpt, so it is a 24/7 support, right? Continuous academic assistant anytime. They can go anytime and they can ask any doubts to the chat gpt, and they can learn by themselves. And what is the support? Teachers are overloaded with the repetitive task, but in traditional learning, teachers handle most tasks manually, such as preparing notes, assignments, question papers, evaluations. So many aspects we are just engaged with, and then the repetitive responsibilities. Like increasing workload, like mentoring, innovation, and student interactions are getting very less. It is going very low because we need to concentrate on research and so many other aspects other than taking the classroom. So as a result, what happens here, both the teaching quality and personalized to student support may be affected. We don't have interaction with the students only during the particular time in a time. Right? But if you're going for ChatGPT teaching aids, so it acts as a powerful teaching assistant, right? So they can get help for lesson plans, examples, quizzes, and everything you can get it from the ChatGPT. Right? That is one point. So the overall point we can get from here, the innovative learning using ChatGPT transforms the education from syllabus-driven teaching to a personalized, engaging, supportive learning for both the students and then faculty, teachers. That is the point we can get on here. And other challenges in traditional teaching. So it is a one size fits all delivery. One can only take the class and others should listen. Passive learners, it became passive learners. And then these are all you can get a personalized examples in ChatGPT. That it is a possible thing. And then personalization, it is limited and then generic. But here it is adaptive for all learners. They can go, and then students, learners have already these kind of things we have seen. And content deliver, only faculty role here, it is a content deliver. But here in chat gpt or ai, it is a learning designer, like it is a facilitator, because you can ask questions, right? That is the important point. And the content preparation is very important thing. AI assisted and creativity, you can learn very creatively. And classroom engagement, it is interactive activities. And learning phases, it is fixed here, and it is a self-paced learning. Whenever you are free, you can just chat with the chat gpt to learn things. And assessment styles are memory based here, it is application based. You can ask some questions, give an application oriented example for a particular topic, it will obviously give you. And students feedback to students, it is delayed and then generic, but instantly you can get feedback here. So that is the next one, we can get it down. And these are all the scenarios why innovative teaching is actually needed. So digital native learners, so students learn mainly through the textbook and lectures in the traditional scenario. But now today students grow up with smartphones, videos, and instant information. So teaching must match their digital learning style now. We need to transform, we need to change our traditional uh, teaching methodology to innovative teaching with AI support. With AI support. So, and we have now NBA has introduced the OBE, outcome-based education. In traditional, we always focus on completion of syllabus. Now, it is the OBE requires achievable, measurable learning outcomes, right? So, innovative methods that support skill and application-based learnings are required for NBA to satisfy NBA and all other kind of things. And need for engagement, it is a teacher centric, and here you can active learning strategies, discuss problem solving case studies, everything we can do with attention and participation. AI enables the personalization, right? Same explanation for all, but here you can have a different examples. And it is a 24/7 academic support as a teaching assistant, like ChatGPT can be a teaching assistant. And idea for generation for faculties, it assists plannings, ppts, case studies, discussions. And the students assist to student learning assistant, it explain concept in a different ways and provide multiple explanation for the same topic, support self-paced and independent learning too. So what I'm going to show you now, AI assisted lesson planning. So how you can get a lesson plan from the chat gpt. So it is actually lecture outline. So it quickly generate the structured topic flow, helps organize introduction, core concept, and also conclusions, right? Ensures logical continuity across the session. I will show you an example. And also you can use the bloom's objectives, like assist in framing objectives at different cognitive levels, like you have remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, create. So you can get all these kind of steps into account. And supports outcome based education requirement, aligns the teaching with assessment design. And also time wise plans, you can break your lecture like a 10 minutes concept, 5 minutes examples, and then 5 minutes activity, last 10 minutes assessment. You can break those kind of things also. And also helps in effective classroom time management, useful for both offline and online classes too. And examples and analogies, this is very important, where you can give the students a real time examples using chat gpt. So that is the point. So sample chat gpt prompts for lesson planning. Actually, I have just taken this one for lecture outline prompts. Act as an experienced university professor. Create a structured lecture outline for a topic. You give any topic for UG or PG students, including introduction, key concept, examples, and then conclusions. So what it will do now, it will give you a lecture outline prompt. It will give you the content. I will show you with an example. And we will see Bloom's taxonomy objective prompts, time-wise lesson plan prompts, example analogy prompts, and then subject-specific customized prompts, and online lesson plans. So I will show you how ChatGPT will react to all these prompts. So this is what I have given to ChatGPT. So what I have given here: act as an experienced university professor, create a structured lecture outline for the topic transformer efficiency. I have given with a triple E example, since I am electrical background faculty. So I have used transformer efficiency for UG students, including introduction, key concept, and then examples. So this is the prompt I have given. So what it actually giving? So how you can segregate your classrooms? That means a 55 minutes classroom. How you can segregate? So for first 5 minutes, give introduction. Tell what is the importance of importance and of efficiency in power systems, role of transformers in electrical networks, need to minimize losses in the transformers. So you can give a brief introduction about the transformer efficiency for 5 minutes, and you can cover another 20 minutes by giving the definitions of transformer efficiency, type of losses, core losses, and then copper losses, and time-based lesson plan prompts also. So design a 60 minutes lesson plan, like you can give like this also. So, and you can give a practical significance of 10 minutes, like impact of efficiency on energy savings, transformer selection in substations, industrial and distribution application. So you can see here with this prompt, ChatGPT is actually giving an outline for your lecture. So you can take these topics in this particular. You can segregate the class minutes, that means 55 minutes, into different types. So what the point we are getting here, it ensures the logical flow. That is the first point, and prevent missing important subtopics. Supports outcome based educations also. So the next one. So this outline is actually generated within less than 10 seconds. So if you give this prompt for any topic, you can use this prompt for any other topic. So normally we take 30 to 45 minutes to prepare all these kind of steps, but it is giving in less than 10 seconds. So what happens here, they can modify the time slots, add local examples, adjust UG or PG depth. You can do certain things after you get these results, right? You can change accordingly. So the point is, whatever the chat gpt is giving is not a correct answer. You should not consider that to be the right answer, but it will give you a flow that you can follow again, right? So that is the one point. And this is what I have given another prompt: design a 60-minute lesson plan for the topic transformer efficiency, with the time allocation for explanation, examples, activities, and student interaction for UG triple E students. See here, it has just created from 0 to 55 minutes. Give introduction, concept explanation, mathematical derivations, workday examples. You give some 10 minutes. Student interaction. See, this is very important. Think, pair, share. Why maximum efficiency is always less than or equal to full load efficiency. Let the students to interact with them, each other. To if they are interacting, then obviously they will get a point. And then practical application, give some real-time applications also, right? So it will just give you an idea how to take a particular topic in 60 minutes of time. That is one way. And you can see here an example and analogy prompts, which means give a real world example for transformer losses. I need to understand, or I need to explain the students so that they can easily understand how a transformer losses can be related to a real world example. See here, if you are an electrical background, you may understand this one very clearly. So you can see core losses. What is the real world analogy? So walking on a sandy road. Sandy road, when you walk on the sandy road, what happens? Your energy is continuously lost due to friction, right? You are just walking, right, in a sandy road. You are just walking means what happens there? Continuously there will be some frictions. Even if you walk slowly, that friction will be there. So we can just directly relate it to the core loss. Even though the transformer is not energized, whenever it is not connected, even if it is not connected to the load, there will be some losses, and that losses we can consider it to be the core loss. And what is the copper loss? What is the example that ChatGPT has given? So heating of a mobile charger cable. For example, when you use the mobile charger, the wire becomes warm as more current flows. So as more current flows means it takes long time, so that there is a loss there. So that loss can be considered to be the copper loss. See here with you can get these kind of examples that we never seen before. You don't see these kind of examples in the books even. So students can understand with these real world examples, so that they can easily understand things, right? So you can see here core loss, it is working on sand. Copper loss, heating of a charger wire. So when load is connected, so even if load is not connected, the core loss will be there, but whenever there is a load, then only copper loss will be there. So this is a good example for a core loss and then copper loss of a transformer. And you can give think, pair, share questions and discuss prompt. I have given a discuss prompt to the chat GPT for transformer efficiency. What are all the points I need to give to the students to think, pair and then share in transformer efficiency? So what is the point I have given to them? Think, you need to think about these kind of points. Why doesn't maximum transformer efficiency occurs at full load? That is the point I have given to the students. And how can we reduce the transformer losses and improve efficiency? So these are all the points I have given to think, and then they need to discuss with their partners, and they have to share those what are all the points they have got from the discussions, right? So we can give these kind of questions that also created from the chat GPT. And this is another subject specific customized prompt for a power factor. So another example I have given. So it created, you see here for introduction, what is the defined power factor, and what is the importance of power factor in electrical system, and relation between the current voltage and the phase. And you can create the core concepts also: real power, reactive power, apparent power, and those kind of things. You take 15 minutes. And then subject specific examples like when the power factor, how the power factor is affecting the industries, what happens there, and improvement techniques, how to improve the power factor. You can give it 10 minutes, and recap an interaction for 5 minutes. So what you can get down here, you can get a good idea about how to segregate our classrooms. And this is the another prompt I have given for the for UG students. So again, the same thing, whatever we have seen for the previous one. And this is the another prompt I have given. Please give the questions, like assessment questions. So you can see here, I have just taken for remember, understand, apply, analyze, and evaluate, create. For all these levels, you can give this prompt like design an assessment question aligned with the learning objectives of the lesson, power factor at different Bloom's level for UG triple E students. So what happens here, you can clearly see that it is actually giving the questions for Bloom's taxonomy level. Remember, so define power factor, list the causes of low power factor. Actually, this is a remember level, and it is giving for understand level. Explain why induction motors operating at lagging power factor, so they can understand. And you can give an application oriented question, analyze oriented question, evaluation, and create. These kind of things you can get it from the chat GPT. And this one, I have just created a lots and then hots questions related to a particular topic. You can give these prompts to the chat GPT so that it will create a 2 more question, 5 more question at understand level, apply level, mixed remember, understand, and then apply level. You can give these prompts. Just I have taken an example and I'm just showing you here. So let's go for the hands-on session that we can get with these prompts, how we can use the chat gpt to produce the lots and then hots question paper and a research proposal. I will just give an overview how a research proposal uh, can be created with the assistant of chat gpt. So I will just go to prompts. So this is the actually I have created the ChatGPT prompts here. So what I will do, I will just copy this. So go to ChatGPT. Uh, so I can give here. So give any topic name. Let me give a power factor. So you can see here. You can see here it has just generated the questions with the remember levels. So these kind of questions can be asked in the question papers for the remember levels. It is just aligning with the Bloom's taxonomy levels, which we can use for the question paper settings, and we can show it for the any accreditation process also. Right? So that is the one point, and the next one. I will take some other example too. So this is for understand level. So for understand, so the same topic. I'm just going to show you for the same topic. So again, I'm using power factor. So you can see that it will generate some other questions also, like for understanding level. Explain the meaning of power factor in an AC circuit. Describe why maintaining a high power factor is important in electrical power system. These kind of questions comes under the understanding level of a student, right? So you can generate these kind of questions, like describe effect of power factor on performance of electrical systems, like the different questions. So the next one, I will just take this application oriented questions. So this is actually an application oriented question. So you can give here name it as power factor, and you can use any other topics. I'm just showing you an example. You can see here. So you can see here. This is an application oriented question. You can see a single phase load consumes 8 kilowatts of active power and 10 kilowatt 10 kilovolt ampere of apparent power. Calculate the power factor of the load. So these kind of things, right? So you can get these kind of things also. So you can see here, you can apply the application oriented questions has been generated. So like that, you can have a different types of questions using these prompts. Like you can go for analyze, evaluate, and even if you put an you use this one like judgmental questions, like it will generate the judgmental questions too for a topic power factor even. So you can see that if you use these questions in the classrooms, so it will be very useful for the students and also for our accreditation process. And even if you're asking for the you can see here, I will just read out one question so that you can easily understand. A manufacturing plant operates at a power factor of 0.72, which is less than 0.8. So it is lagging and it is incurring utility penalties. So evaluate the need for power factor corrections and justify your recommendations. So these kind of questions, they need to evaluate why these kind of steps are happening, and how you can reduce these power factor reductions in the industrial oriented processes. So you can get all these kind of things once you give an idea about what is the topic you are going to take, and at which level you need the questions. So ChatGPT will help you in these kind of steps. So that is one point. So you can have a different at different levels. I have just have all these prompts for different levels, and also you can map the COs with the documentation and all those kind of things we can do with this one, right? So this is one type. And for any research, like a research proposal, I will just show you within this time, I will just show you how a research proposal can be done. And this is the actual I have taken a sample research proposal. This is the sample research proposal I have taken. And what you need to do first, you need to train the chat gpt in what title you are going to do the project, and also in what is the idea about your project. That means abstract or any other uh, related content that gives an idea about your project. You need to train your gpt. For example, this is my title. So smart solar MPPT based EV charging station for zone institutions. Like I need a smart MPPT based solar charging station. That is my project. Actually, I'm working with this project now. So this is the title now. So what you need to do, you just need to make the chat GPT to learn that this is my title. That is a title for a project proposal. So I've given this one, and we need to give a broader idea. So I've just made a diagram here. So this is my actual flow of my work. So what you do, you just copy this or any other thing. You can have a paragraph of thing explaining your project. So you just give. Now I have trained my chat gpt. So this is my idea and this is my title of the project proposal. It is just loading. So you just give it to the chat gpt so that it will understand what is the flow of your project, and everything it will be taken by the chat gpt. And what you can do now, go here. These are all the basic ideas you need to give, but the point I need the summary and then objectives of my project, like deliverables and project budget details. You have to do it by yourself. That it won't give you, right? So you can come here and paste it down. So it will automatically generate, like you can see here, right? So this is the summary of my project under 100 words, and what are all the objectives of my project. You can see, you can just correlate everything. See, I've generated an idea. I have made a diagram or a paragraph that what are all the things I'm going to do with this project now. And I'm just going to apply for any proposals. Like if they will ask you these kind of stuffs, right? What is the summary and objectives? What are all the deliverables? You can see here, everything has been generated here, right? So once you train ChatGPT that this is my idea, this is my title, and it will generate all these kind of steps. For example, you can see here, I will just copy everything up to this point 5. Just you paste it down here, you give enter, it will understand by itself. See here, it is just giving the answers. But the point is, these kind of things, I'm not telling you all whatever the chat gpt is generating is all correct one. Try to read everything and try to modify up to your knowledge, right? So you know about your project, you know about your ideas, but it takes time, right? If you're doing it by yourself, if you're creating it by yourself, then it takes long time, more time, right? So what you can do instead, you can train chat gpt about your project, and you ask the content from the chat gpt. And after getting all these contents, what you can do now, you can just sit and read all those kind of things and make corrections, right? Whatever ChatGPT is giving, not everything is a correct one. Try to understand my point. It is just, it will just help you in documentation, and also it will give you some more ideas related to your project. It will search in the internet, and if there is any related contents available in the internet, that also can be included here. Can you understand? So you can see here, so all these kind of things has been generated. See here, what are all the international status of the development related to your project, and the current status in our country, and what are all the review of expertise available in proposed investigation, what are all things we have done. You can put your resumes also, so your research, whatever you have already done. So all those kind of things, if you put into give it to the chat gpt, and let it learn your resume, and ask it to relate with your project proposal. So it will take all the research paper, journal publications, and it will relate it to your project proposal. So you can get all these kind of steps. All these kind of steps you can get from the chat gpt. So you can apply for any project proposals using chat gpt, and then you can have all these kind of things. You can complete it by yourself. I've just shown you how to get the chat gpt, help of the chat gpt, right? So that's all from my side. Is there any questions? So am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Is there any questions related to chat gpt or any generative AI? Please, you can post your questions.
Sir, I think some have posted a question in the chat box. They have asked about what is the cost of the subscription fee of chat GPT,
One minute,
chat
sir, I will.
GPT, and that relatedly they have asked some two questions. Have you seen
Okay.
it in the chat box?
I will stop my.
I will see. I will read it out. I will read
Okay.
it out. What is the subscription cost for chat GPT? And the other one is please recommend the best fee.
Sir, you can go for the basic fee. That means for 1 year it will be free, sir. For 1 year it will be free. You have to log into the chat gpt, and you can use it for 1 year, and after that you will get around 700, sir, per month.
700 per month.
Per month.
Oh. Actually, by now you are using ChatGPT in your teaching methodology.
Yes, sir.
Do you practice it in your teaching methodology?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Always I.
Well. Very good. Very good. But as you have told, we need to do some counter check whether the facts are all right. Is it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Surely, because all the times you cannot get the right answers. Even if you give any problems, it will give you wrong answers sometimes. But the flow will be there. You can understand.
The flow will be there. And why that problem comes? Why it is very perfect in all the other aspects, but while in some cases, why it gives a wrong answers?
Maybe while we are giving the questions, while we are asking any questions to ChatGPT, we would have missed
A
some
different perception.
data. Yes,
Oh,
sir. You may
okay,
understand
okay.
in a
Thank you.
yes.
Thank you. Sorry, any other queries, sir? Okay, then. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Sundar. You have given a very nice presentation, and it is very apt for the present time, even as the Honorary Secretary already have told. And on behalf of everyone, I extend a very heartfelt thanks to you. And now I request the Honorary Secretary, Dr. R. Satish Kumar, to propose vote of thanks. Please, sir. Sir, Secretary, sir. Sir, Satish Kumar, sir. Sir, Dr. Satish Kumar, sir. I am not hearing you, sir. Okay. Okay, sir, let me take this opportunity to thank Dr. R. Sundar for his wonderful presentation on the most needed topic of today, ChatGPT in teaching and learning process. Thank you very much, Dr. Sundar. And I thank all the other participants who have made use of this opportunity to learn about ChatGPT for their day-to-day use. I thank everyone who have participated in this program. And I also thank the chairman and the secretary for their fullest cooperation in making such programs. And I also extend my thanks to the engineers talk committee members, Dr. Davamani ma'am, Dr. K. Tangraj sir, and Dr. Sandil Kumar sir, and Dr. Engineer INR, and Dr. Kumaravel sir. And I also extend my thanks to Engineer Tyagu, who is assisting in the convene of the meeting in every time in a best possible way. I thank everyone. Thank you very much.
Sir,
Thank you, sir.
sir, thank you, sir. Can you share the feedback, sir? Because I need the feedbacks.
Dr. Sundara.
Yes, sir.
A very, very good presentation, Sundar. Really very nice to hear that you are, yeah. 1 minute.
Yes, audience feedback, sir.
Yeah.
Armugam, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, சொல்லுங்க.
I spoke, I don't know why it is not audible. It was not audible.
Oh,
so I
sorry.
joined from a different device. Thank you for proposing vote of thanks on behalf of me.
Yes,
thank you
sir.
so much.
Sorry for it. I have taken your
Sir, no. I have to thank you.
chance.
Yeah. And also I have to thank Dr. Sundar, who accepted immediately our invitation. But we could not offer him the last week chance. He adjusted. Thank you so much, Sundar, for aligning your time according to our schedule. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
And also, the presentation was very nice.
Very superb.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. ChatGPT is supporting. We cannot completely rely, but it gives the direction how to proceed research and also support in a different way for teaching and learning. For personalized learning, it is very much useful tool. Thank you so much for your presentation. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.